go.
Hi everyone, Marty and Misty from PodJam TV, and we are here with a special video.
Hi, Marty.
How you doing? I know we used to do these
I know, we used to do
apart
this. I know.
in different locations. Now we're going to be doing these together, and hopefully we'll do more of these in addition to our live show on Sunday nights.
And we have a very interesting topic to discuss today, and I think this will be very helpful for bloggers like us. You know, we always talk about how you brand yourself, and as bloggers, we use our blogs as your portfolio. So, what we're going to talk about today is how videos can help supercharge your
Big
brands
item.
online. Yep.
I know a lot of bloggers out there, especially new bloggers or even experienced bloggers. Everyone's familiar with doing written articles.
Yes, and there's nothing wrong with a
Nothing wrong
written
with that.
article. But one thing we found out through our own experience is that we are able to connect more to our readers when they see us. They kind of like, I remember you telling me about text messaging. I guess that's
One-dimensional, isn't it?
You don't see how that person really feels, or how she is really or he is really without talking.
Sometimes it's difficult to tell what the intention is through words.
Yes.
You know, a lot of misunderstanding. But as you see us here, you see our expression.
Yeah.
You see our inflection. It's multi-dimensional. You know, it's not just words. It's now our voices. And you see us on video, our expressions.
And I guess what we're saying here too is that should we invest? I mean, as bloggers, should you invest your time or even in equipment? And we're going to talk about that here as well.
Yes, you can get started very easily. Just even if you have a laptop with your webcam. Record, or if you have an iPhone or a smartphone with a video recorder, that's perfectly okay to get started. We're going to talk a little bit about, we went to CES earlier in the month, and we visited, one of the booths we visited was the Sony booth.
Yeah, and the big news there is 4K.
4K, exactly.
What is 4K?
Wow, 4K.
For those who do not know, you need to tell us what it is.
I think we're all familiar back in the day. We had standard definition television when television first started. It was the same format for years and years. Then we were introduced to HD, which is basically I think over a doubling of the resolution. That's what we have today. The 16:9 aspect ratio, the flat panel displays that most of us have in our homes now. 720 lines of resolution or 1080 lines of resolution are the standards today.
Okay, so what 4K is, it's like what we saw there. It's like you can really see it, like it's there in front of you when you watch it.
It's basically
right?
4 times the resolution of what we see today on our best HD sets.
So what you're telling us right now is that we're encouraging bloggers to use video, but we're also kind of like trying to look forward.
Kind of the future.
Yeah.
It wasn't too long ago when video online was this little postage stamp square. Barely you could see it, and it wasn't a really good frame rate. It was kind of jittery. Now YouTube, in fact, we use YouTube, and it supports full HD video. And that was just a few years ago where it didn't. Now it does. Broadband speeds have increased and improved. So you can get, in fact, Netflix streams full HD to your home. For those who have Netflix, you know what I mean. But how does this apply to bloggers? Right now, I think everyone's gotten used to HD, but I think the important thing is you also want to stay tuned to what's coming down the pike as far as the future of video, and it really is 4K. Now, we saw some interesting offerings from Sony, especially in the professional division, and the professional...
and we do have we do have followers who are filmmakers.
Right, professionals. And usually it starts in the professional market, and Sony's certainly a leader in that area. And
kind of trickles down to
absolutely
to everybody
else.
else.
And we're gonna go. We saw this camera top of the line F55 camera. And Mike from Sony, we're going to go to him.
Yeah, his name is Mike Kovacevich.
I think he says it better than himself.
It was kind of hard to
I didn't say it. Look what you said it. So,
but he was very.
But we interviewed Mike at the show.
He was kind enough, to give us some time and really explain some of what these cameras are, and hopefully the filmmakers who are watching, and even the techies who are interested in what's next.
Let's go to a short clip with Mike right now.
Hi, I'm Mike Kovacevich with Sony. This is our new F55 camera, which will be coming out next month, February. This is a 4K camera, so it's a 4096 by 2160 camera. It can do as high as 240 frames in 2K without any windowing. It records to both the S/S cards, and also you can put a R5 recorder on the back and be able to do 16-bit raw recordings. Our Access Media will allow you to do 16-bit raw recordings for an hour on the 512 card.
So as you can see, it's some pretty incredible technology that Sony has. Now that camera you just saw is top of the line. This is
Plus
something.
It's going to be available this February.
This is something you normally would see at a network level television production facility, or a major filmmaker might use it. So this is top of the line. But as we said before, usually these advances start at the top of the line. Like for example, your car. A lot of the major advances start with the luxury models, and they kind of trickle down. Same thing with video and electronics, and we saw a lot of that at CES again. Now, the next clip we're going to show you is Mike again quickly describing and showing you a prototype prosumer model.
Yeah, this is really for consumers.
For consumers,
right? For the
so
future.
bloggers out there. This is something. Now, this is just a prototype, and it's just a quick look at it. But this is something that you're going to want to look out for in the coming years because it is going to kind of trickle down to the consumer. So let's go to Mike now.
Back again. This is a brand new camera. We saw it yesterday for the first time when they took it out. This is a prototype consumer 4K camera. That's about all we know so far, but it's got some very large potentials here.
So as you can see, some incredible things to look forward to.
Yeah,
from Sony.
I'm excited.
I am too.
Like for us, like we do videos on a regular basis, and imagine what we can do, and imagine what the professional filmmakers who are following us, if they're interested.
I'd like to get my hands on that.
I know.
4K. I'm filming this right now with a Sony camcorder. Consumer model. I don't have the money for the top end equipment, but again, I think if you're a video blogger, this is things that you need to pay attention to because this is the technology that's coming down. I mean, a few years ago, HD was out of the question. Everybody said, "How are you going to get HD online?" It's commonplace now. So I think it's something to look forward to.
Yeah, I guess. That's it.
That's it. We'll leave you this one piece of advice. If you're not doing video now, and I know, and I'll share this with how we started, it can be pretty nerve-wracking, right? I mean, to start out with, you're getting in front of a camera, you're all out there, and it's nerve-wracking to get started. I think you just kind of start, and kind of work through the nerves a little bit, and practice will make it better.
Make it easier.
Make it easier. You'll get better. I think when we look back at the first videos we did, oh my goodness.
Plus, I guess another thing that we can give to bloggers like us is that make sure that you're open to knowing the different types of equipment that is available out there, and don't be afraid to experiment.
And you can start small.
And always make sure that you're giving the best quality of work because, you have your readers or listeners who go to your site and it takes them time. Right. So I think,
I think this is something we'll do more about in future videos and kind of more the how-to and share some of the tips that we use. But yeah, you can start simple.
Yes.
Start with your webcam in your laptop. Start with your smartphone. But then, as Misty said, quality, you really want to make sure that you're giving the best possible quality. Because it does make a difference.
Especially for those who have subscribed to you or who look forward to your materials, you owe them.
Right. They're spending time with you.
Exactly. They spend a good amount of time watching your videos. So it's good to check out the different equipment that you do that a lot.
I'm the tech guy. I'm definitely a tech guy, and that's what I do, and we started very simply and we've worked our way up, but again, it's a process and I've enjoyed learning and progressing.
And that's why we enjoy going to shows like CES, wherein we see what's coming up.
And we like sharing it with everybody.
And we want to thank Sony
absolutely
for inviting us and giving us the opportunity to see the new equipment.
Absolutely. All right, everyone. I think that'll do it for this.
And we're looking forward to seeing more, from Sony.
Yes. A lot more to come from Sony, especially on the professional level. So we'll certainly share more videos with everybody.
Okay.
All right. I think that'll do it for now. This is Marty and Misty from PodGM TV. We will see you next time.
Go.